Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, preseason game number 5. The Oilers are in Vancouver. And even as of right now, I still don't know who is in the lineup for the Oilers. I know it's going to be a lot of Vancouver Canucks. I know Skinner's starting. That's all I know. So if you know more than I do, you are better informed than me. Also, how's everybody doing on a Saturday night? Apparently it is back-to-backs. We like those. Just click so you guys can see me and I can see you, and let me know how everything's doing. Let me know on my end how the lighting is. How's it going? Whew. Hey bros, hello New Jersey. You got it. When did you get it? Like 5 minutes ago? Because I just walked through the door. I tell you that much. Unfortunately, the Blue Jays lost this afternoon. That's okay. They didn't need to win. As long as Seattle loses, which looks like they're doing in spectacular order. So it is a veteran lineup for the Oilers. Or is that the only 3 playing? I don't like how they're so hush-hush. No need for it. Yes, you were here yesterday, sir. Thank you for coming back. Greatly appreciate you. So I was just reading your text that you sent me. The reason why they traveled, and here is what I'm saying, a little bit of inside trading without being inside trading. I guess I can say this without saying this. The Oilers, the whole team is traveling. Every single one of the guys is traveling. They went from Edmonton to Vancouver. Ooh, just a second here. I can't have that. They went from Edmonton to Calgary to Vancouver. I just realized I need a light on, otherwise you guys can see the game, and I can't allow that. I'll get in trouble.
Tonight, Brad Rogers Arena take on an Oilers team that took care of them in overtime a few days ago in Edmonton. Welcome to Rogers Arena for this National Day of Truth and Reconciliation. My name is Dan Murphy. Canucks still looking for the first win of the preseason, but they haven't dressed a lineup that will resemble what we see on opening night until tonight. Make no mistake, guys still battling for roster spots and auditioning for certain jobs. That includes Anthony Beauvillier. He showed some spark when he came over in the Horvat trade. 20 points in 33 games for the Canucks. 9 of those 20 points were goals. Big year for him. It's a contract year. He's going to be a UFA.
Just give me 5 seconds.
So he's going to want to play alongside some good players. He'll get that chance tonight on the wing with Elias Pettersson, Kuzmenko. Might he start there on opening night? We'll find out, but Talkin needs a placeholder until McCabe is ready to go. We also still don't know who's going to be the first pair right-hand D on opening night, and certain guys are getting auditions. It's been a bit of a revolving door. Cole McWard is the answer, at least to start tonight's game. Played 5 games last year after signing out of Ohio State. He's looked good this preseason. They've given him runway. No defenseman's played more minutes at 5-on-5 for the Canucks in the preseason than McWard. The underlying numbers have been pretty solid. Remember the game when they got beat 10-0 in Calgary? Canucks actually outshot Calgary 14-5 when he was on the ice, so he's trying to land one of those final 2 defense spots for this Canucks team. All right, for more on this game, let's go to the men who will call it, John Shorthouse and Dave Tomlinson. Guys?
Murph, thanks. Dave,
Daryl, sorry guys, you were seeing too much of the game and I didn't want to get in trouble with the glare that would have been happening in the background
so you know
there.
they'd like to break through with this stronger lineup. Included in is Jack Studnicka, who's
Hey, what's up, Caden? Hopefully everything is good.
Of the type of player Rick Tocchet's looking for, a speedy guy who can forecheck.
Well, the one thing about Studnicka is
You guys can talk amongst yourselves about that. I'm not getting into any of that, not getting into the political. If that offends people, I kind of, yeah. But it's a good day for hockey. Great day for hockey. Do we like the Canucks? No, we don't like the Canucks. Do we hate the Canucks? No, we don't hate the Canucks. We neither like them or dislike them. They're a team in our division. Just not getting in, man. I just not getting into it. Yeah, I really hope we reach it too. That would be great once we do. Boys. So it looks like it might be a semi-NHL lineup against a very NHL lineup tonight. Competitive game is what I'm looking for. Who's still hyped about last night's game? This guy. Holy smokes, was that a game. That was a game and a half last night. The ups and downs, the ebbs and flows. And if you are a Flames fan in here, how are you feeling? 24 hours later, how are you feeling, guys? Are you feeling like it's time for a new arena yet? Like, it's time for a blow-up? I've been talking to a few of my Flames fans' friends, and yeah, they are depressed today. Couple of them were at the game last night. A couple of my friends were at the game last night. They actually texted me after the game this morning, and they're like, dude, how does this... One of my friends quote, how the fuck did that happen? Like, my buddy straight up, how the fuck did that happen? Thank you. I try to be. Like, I haven't changed. As you can see, I have not changed one bit. I'm still me. I'm still raw. Excuse me for half a second. I might need that. Yes. That's one mute button code. Hey, still me, still raw. Will not change, cannot change, won't change. It's a good day. How have you been, though, Caden? How's life been treating you over the summer? Did you have a good summer? Did you go on nice vacations? Did you work like me? Here we go. National anthem time. I will shut me mouth.
Colby. Today, Canadians have been reflecting on and acknowledging the history of abuses put upon our Indigenous peoples. Canucks Sports and Entertainment are committed to continuing our part to work towards true truth and reconciliation. Please welcome our distinguished guests to center ice. Chief Wayne Sparrow, elected Chief of the Musqueam Nation. Wilson Williams, elected Councillor of the Squamish Nation. Deanna George, Council Member of the Tsleil-Waututh Nation. Chief Willie Sellers, elected Chief of Williams Lake First Nation. Now, please direct your attention to Chief Wayne Sparrow.
Good evening, Canucks fans. My name's Wayne Sparrow. I'm the elected Chief of the Musqueam Indian Band. My traditional name's Yoyakulak. I want to take this opportunity to thank the Vancouver Canucks family, the NHL, to give us this honor this evening. And I want to do a shout out to all our residential school survivors that are with us tonight from all our communities.
Yuan Hoppin Squallowin, Quinn Squatch Nomiak, Tisnat,
I have nothing but good feelings being here with all of you tonight, welcoming you on the unsurrendered traditional territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh nations. Osiam.
Antha Twalawit Diana Quanasqui. We, the Three Nation, celebrate with you this evening in the belief that the spirit of sport will strengthen us all. Aitzepka.
Wainko Huayda, Jechqua Willie Sellers, Cook Beat Tekekok, S. Soqueb Mulu. Hello everyone, Chief Willie Sellers with the Williams Lake First Nation, a part of the Sequep Nation. Today is a big day. Today is a day that we honor the survivors, those suffering, those looking for healing, and we stand with them and we stand beside them, not as just Indigenous, but non-Indigenous as well. Truth and Reconciliation is a day, but it's every single day in our lives. So very thankful to be here and be a part of that healing so that we could come together as one and heal, not as Indigenous peoples, but heal as a country. We are proud Canadians just the same, and we are thankful to be here. Cook's Gem.
Would you please rise if you can, remove your hats and join us in a moment of silence to honor the victims and survivors of the residential schools. Every child matters. Thank you. Please remain standing as the drummers and singers will now perform a prayer song written by a true legend and visionary, Chief Dan George. It has been gifted to the Salish people for their journey through the healing process. Thank you.
Let's go.
With Quinn Hughes and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins joining
Sorry,
us
I couldn't
tonight
speak through
for
that. That would have been
ceremonial
disrespectful. But yeah. Every child does matter. It doesn't matter what color you are, where you come from, what religion you are. If you're a child, you matter. Just like every adult matters. It doesn't matter what color you are. Every person matters. Sick of the divide for who you are and what you were brought up as.
Thank you, Wayne, Wilson, Deanna, and Willie.
Nobody chose the color of their skin, people. Nobody chose the color of your skin.
Continue to reconcile. Now, please join Faith Sparrow Crawford of Musqueam Nation in the singing of O Canada.
Just one of those things.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Let's play some hockey. Let's go. Well sung, well done. Let's play some hockey.
All of them on the road. The Canucks return home with their strongest lineup yet, hoping to break through against the Oilers in the second meeting between these two teams in the last 4 days. Jack Campbell was excellent in an overtime win in Calgary last night.
Oh, it's blown up. It's gotten bigger. Definitely. I took most of the summer off, though. I'm not gonna lie. I took most of the summer off for family and.
For a second straight game. Demko, one of the bright spots in Thursday's 3-1 defeat in Seattle. He missed 35 games last year due to injury, but went
Yeah, I've seen a few of them.
after returning to the Vancouver.
Kings guys in there chirping in the Facebook chat, telling us that the Kings are going to beat us. We got them covered. We got everybody covered. Yep, Canucks in the black, Oilers in the white. Let's go.
Sutter having a pretty good showing this
Hey Jay, what's good? Hey, if the Oilers AHL team can beat a team, let's hope half an NHL team can beat a team.
A right shot centerman who can kill face-offs.
Sutter playing in Vancouver. Let's go Sutter. Let's get a face-off win. Let's get a goal. Let's get some points.
Jay Woodcroft will ultimately make that decision. Whether Brandon Sutter.
Both teams do look very good, Marcus. Sorry I couldn't talk to you and acknowledge you. Welcome back, Marcus. You're always welcome here. Even though you are a Kings fan, we still appreciate you. Just out of respect for what was going on. Yeah. No, LA does have a very good team. If you watch my NHL preview on YouTube, you'll see that I have LA finishing second in the Pacific Division, right behind the Oilers. So the only way they're playing each other is for that conference. Oh, face-off win by Vancouver, and we are underway in Vancouver. Or as a couple of my friends like to call them, something else. Oh, here comes a break for the Oilers. Jeez, a little bit of injury. It's okay. Hey. How has LA's preseason gone so far? Pretty good? Up, down? Have they played their starters very much? Tipped in. Skinner stops it behind the net. Excuse me while I sneeze a little bit. Screen is going to freeze a little bit here.
Oilers called for icing. And the face-off will come back into the Edmonton zone.
Teddy Bluger, the defensive conscious.
Of course the Oilers are called for icing. That's what they do.
This back check as Susie almost grabbed the puck completely and then looking to break out after that. Good in the face-off circle and going to be one of the improvements on the penalty kill for the Canucks this season.
He was noticeable in that role.
There you guys go. Now you can see everything. Everton and anything. Shot saved by Skinner. Yeah, it's all good, man. Seen the Maple Leafs won again today against the Montreal Canadiens. It's always good to beat the Habs.
I mean, they've got their sights set higher than the second round. Be a lot of Edmonton to start the season.
Coming off a 50-win season, the Oilers, and yes, these two teams will open the season with a home and home.
It's a lot of games to play against Vancouver in the first 2 weeks of hockey. 2 games here. The rookie camp, and then we start against each other home and home. Congratulations. Hopefully the Mariners don't catch up.
Dumps one to the corner. DiGiuseppe kicks the puck to his stick, puts it behind the net towards Miller. Got past him, and he's checked by Evan Bouchard
Boosh.
brings the puck forward for the Oilers, but turns it over. Besser chips it far side.
Brock Besser, yeah. I've seen the comment about Horvat being traded. Yeah, he was. Had to be, though, right? There's something going on in that locker room last year that just wasn't clicking anymore. Oh, pay attention, boys. We're watching. We're puck watching. Don't be puck watching. Get some legs moving. That's the #1 Vancouver lineup out there. Cannot be puck watching. Nice little save there. Vancouver hemming the Oilers in right now, but hey, big hit there. Malone with a huge hit. OT winner, big hit dinger. Oh, Brad Malone. He wants to play with the Oilers this year. He's like, I'm not AHL material anymore. I'm fourth line material for the Oil. Canucks and Blackhawk fans. Yeah. Are you a Blackhawks fan since day one or since Connor Bedard joined the Blackhawks? Were you there when they were losing in the early 2000s or were you there for the playoff runs? And a hand pass. Stoppage in play. That's not even a matchup, dude. McDavid skates circles around Bedard every day. All day, every day, twice on Sundays. Not going to speak ill will of the rookie, but he might not have the season everybody thinks he's going to have.
Here at the start of the season, in the preseason, looking to light the lamp and get himself going for this regular season coming up.
Hoping to start this regular season healthy.
Yep.
And that's been an issue.
Good evening, Stephanie. How was your Saturday?
Had some bad luck starting years.
And the puck is down the ice into Vancouver zone. Demko tosses it up the wing, out the zone. Center ice, here come the Oilers 2-on-2. Oh, you gotta shoot that though. I know you're peeling off, you're on a late shift. Lavoie doing some work. Desharnais, shoot! Why do we not shoot the puck when we're in shooting prime locations? Little shots from the point go in, folks. Puck gets worked. Janmark doing the yeoman's work behind the net. Janmark now gives the puck up for Ernie. Ernie there. Ernie. Desharnais holds the zone. Back into Ernie. Ernie shoots! Just wide. Broberg holds the zone. Sutter, Ernie, Janmark. What a line. What a grind. What a grind line. Broberg. Back to Sutter. Sutter down low to Ernie. Ernie gives it to Janmark. Janmark just fully down the ice. Not quite stopped by Boosh. Good line change there. Here comes Sutter. Sutter gives it to Janmark. Janmark uses his big body along the boards. Back to the point. Nurse to Bouchard. Shot! Blocker save by Demko. Back to Nurse. Ring around the rosy. The Oilers go with this puck. Everything is to the outside, which is okay. Hey, the puck's in their zone, not ours. Kept in by Brown to Kane. Oh, that Vancouver guy is pissed. Takes a swipe at Kane and then tip just one. Oh, that would have been Purdy and a power play for the Oilers. Holy smokes! Nurse shot, save, rebound, behind the net. Oh, Hawkins! Hawkins! That's your goal, my guy! Oh! First power play coming up for the Oilers. Hey, Murray, how's it going? Joshua, how are you? Hoy, 14:58.
On the glove side, and there's your cross check. So McWard will sit, a bit of an extended shift for him. And the Oilers' power play without its key figures in Draisaitl and McDavid will take the ice.
By extended, the
that is very nice.
The shift was 2 minutes. And so McWard now gets a breather in the penalty.
Yes, the game is on TV, folks, so you can actually get better stream, better quality. Boosh. Hopkins down low, in front, save, rebound, still there, puck still loose, in the corner now.
Back-to-back stops for Thatcher Demko.
Here comes Hopkins. Hopkins back to Boosh. Boosh shot. Blocked and in front by Brown.
Here's Bouchard to the right point.
Bouchard gives it to Kane. Kane gives it to Hopkins. Hopkins. Brown's calling for it. Brown gets it back to Hopkins. Everything to the outside still. There it is. Peterson. Oh, Boosh bomb. Broken stick. So unfortunate. And I'm going to call that a hand pass. But that is a well-timed play. Hey. How's everybody doing? Thank you for watching Oilers After Dark. My name is Matt for Oilers After Dark. Please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, and leave a comment on some of the videos if you've watched them. Let us know what you guys think. Sorry I took the summer off. I needed to just get a mental relapse and get back into my personal life. Yes, it is true that Joe McGinley grew up an Oilers fan. Joe McGinley was drafted by the Dallas Stars, traded to the Calgary Flames, and the rest is history. Don't worry about it, Kane. Don't get calls. Like, just shoot! Just wide. Like, we gotta shoot that freaking puck. Shoot the pill! 47 seconds left to go in the power play. Back and forth. The Oilers go on the outside. Bouchard has it. Bouchard gives it to Hopkins. He shoots. Blocked in front. Hopkins again. Shot in the corner. Here comes Brown. Gives the puck to Bouchard. Bouchard walking the line, walking the line, walking the line. Gives it to Brown. Brown gives it to Hopkins. Hopkins gives it to... Jeez, Brown. A lot of movement. 24 seconds left to go in the power. 13-16 left to go in the first period. Still nothing. Oh my goodness. Nothing towards the net. Everything is just perimeter. Peterson shot. Save. Rebound. Puck still loose. Now it's to the point. Boosh. 5 seconds left. And that's the power play, folks. Looked good. Just no goals from it. Shot. Save. Rebound. In the corner. Man, Canucks cannot help themselves right now. Thatcher Demko is the story right now. Hoy baby.
It's an extended shift that drew the penalty and extended power play. Thatcher Demko for the fact that it's still scoreless.
Yep. All's welcome, man. Hey, we welcome all. One and all, we welcome you guys. Shot blocked in front. Malone has the puck behind the Oilers net. Desharnais pushing in the corner. Puck at the point now. Vancouver now keeping it to the outside, which is good to see. The Oilers are playing perimeter defense, clogging up the interior. Good poke there by 8-6. But Lavoie can't clear the zone. That's what needs to happen there, Lavoie. You need to get the puck high off the glass. Now you're just, thank goodness Vancouver passed it out of the zone themselves. 11:42 left to go in the first period. Shots are 6-2 for the Oilers. 0 for 1 on the power play. 0-0 is the score. Nice little play there by Vancouver. Puck is in the feet of number 9. Relax there, number 9. What are you, fighting for a job? And the Oilers get the puck and backhand down there. He says, is that enough for icing? No, it is not. No icing, says the linesman. Shot saved by Demko.
Demko at the ready as the puck was turned over up the middle.
Here's another fun fact. Who is the only captain in NHL history to win 2 cups with 2 teams? Fun fact of the day. That is pretty cool. Who did Joe Newendike win it with? I know he won it with Calgary. I know he won it with Dallas. Who was the third team that he won it with? Joshua, could you tell me who the third team was? Because I'm racking my brain here. I agree, Jay. I agree. Joshua, Mark Messier. You know that answer. Go Canucks. Hey, Canucks fans. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you guys are here. I mean, you guys can't be worse than Calgary. So who was the third team he won a cup with? I knew he won with New Jersey. No, sorry. Dallas, Calgary, but what other team did he win with? I'm trying to rack my brain. I know it was an Eastern team. I want to say New Jersey, but I don't think he... Yeah, I was like, New Jersey, that's right. He was on the... I said New Jersey before you said it. That is true. Wow, he was on that Jersey team. Wow, good poll. Good question, man. That's really great.
Hello, my name is Chief Willie Sellers of the Williams Lake First Nation.
I forget that he was part of that Jersey team.
Chief of Williams Lake First Nation, speaking to the Canucks about the importance of the National Day for Truth and Reconciliation. And if you want to hear what he had to say, just go to Canucks.com for the full speech.
Pre-game ceremony, very well executed, and a lot of orange scattered around the building tonight. Scoreless game. Canucks and the Oilers were 9 minutes.
7-2 are your shots for the Oilers. Still no score. 10:56 left to go in the first period. Ooh, 54. Got to be stronger on your feet. And that's icing.
The Oilers got to 5, and Demko made a couple other saves, it felt like. But
Who, what, sorry? I'm like Lincoln Hunter? I don't know who that is, but I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, and he's been talking to his forwards, specifically the wingers, and I've been talking about them getting the puck out of the zone. But when you get the puck in your stick, you have two plays. You move your feet or you make a crisp pass. And
we accept everybody.
The wingers hold on just a little bit too long.
Because you're here, right? If you're here, you could have been anywhere. You could have been watching this game in any bar, but you're here spending it with me. I'm all right with it. I appreciate it. All eyes on me, as they say, right? Martin Brodeur. The Devils. Yeah, Jay, the Devils. Them Devils.
Well, we'll see if this
nice.
Canuck team can
souvenir for the Oilers fan behind their bench there.
The clock in front of us not functioning properly. You get kind of sidetracked thinking there's only 4 minutes gone in the game instead we're halfway through the first.
Evan Bouchard.
Ronaldo or Messi?
Brad Malone, who banks the puck ahead.
I'm going to have to say Messi. I'm a big Messi fan.
Over 700 games in the National Hockey League.
Just because of his size, I think he has to work harder to get to the areas in soccer than Cristiano Ronaldo does.
By Seth Griffin.
Big hit. Peterson laying the lumber.
Put Hronek in a bit of a pickle. He banks the puck the other way, straight through to Skinner, and whoa, he'll take the whistle, but Oman might hear about that as he took Niemelainen right.
Jesus, Nemo. And the Oilers, you okay, bud?
On Niels Oman.
Of course, Hamlin, the smallest guy in there punching people. You gotta love to see the small guy fight. But what are you doing?
Oman was trying to hold up from getting into the goaltender. Niemelainen was one that took the worst of it. Feet got tangled up.
Like, we get it, you're a kid that likes to hit, but be careful. You hit somebody, they're going to hit back, and you may not like it.
I think he falls into that category that Rick Talk's been talking about. Here's Kuzmenko off the draw. Dishes off. Myers with a shot. That didn't get through. Pettersson gets the loose puck.
Oilers lose another face-off. Have they won one face-off? Apparently they're 66%. I just not in the offensive defensive zone. Yeah, he made. Little known fact about me, I am First Nations. I know I look like a white bald guy, but I do have the Indian blood running through me.
I'd like to see him get a look sometime this season if it goes to injuries and you want that big body in the lineup.
Here's Quinn Hughes.
I don't speak too much about it, just
Trying to hit DiGiuseppe the blue line.
for personal reasons, but
Besser hit the side of the net with that shot.
Vancouver's kind of all over the Oilers right now.
Scoring chance.
Don't like to see that.
Backside. Here's Miller in front. DiGiuseppe couldn't steer it on goal. Hughes hustles down.
Yeah, Murray, that's a very good question. I know they canceled the game because of flooding yesterday, and it was supposed to be replayed today. I don't know if they replayed it or not. We'll find out in the first intermission. There's a little plug for you guys right there. Hey, a little plug-in. Little first intermission plugs. Shots are now 7-3 for the Oilers, who have had the only power play in the game. 0 for on it, which is whatever. It's
Sutter starts out.
preseason. You can go 0 for 20 in preseason.
Kane gets the puck, and he'll hoist it over the Vancouver blue line. Ian Cole able to play it away from Matthias Janmark. And the puck slides down.
And that's an icing. Hey, Nathan, how are you?
Blue Jays wrap up their series.
Hey, man, go fishing. Don't rush it. Enjoy the weather in Kelowna, man. Enjoy the fishing weather.
The game tomorrow, 11:30 Pacific, 2:30 Eastern, right here on Sportsnet. Of course, we're in Vancouver, so.
There's two places other than here I'd rather be. On the golf course and on a fishing boat. Shots! Ooh, wide. At least we're shooting. Bouchard tipped wide itself. Oilers win another face-off in the offensive zone this time. Just don't win them in the defensive zone for some reason. Oh, here's Vancouver breaking. Skinner makes the good play. Not the best play, but a good play. Nurse battles behind the net, 2-on-1. Bouchard battling too. There we go, some Oilers battles. What a play. That's what I like to see. Both guys on the post. They're not going to score from behind the net. If you're on the post, there's no way they're getting by you. Stay on the post.
End of his shift, he'll get to center, dump the puck in and head to the bench.
Little chip and change, or as some people call it, dump and change. The bench warmer has joined the stream. Scout, welcome back.
I think you'll like Hoglander winning.
Scout is back. Oilers have the puck in the Vancouver zone. Pettersson loses it.
Passing in front of his own goal to Tyler.
Rainbow, oh,
Indirect.
Rainbow Trout.
Tips the puck into the Edmonton zone.
Pike is good too.
Oman leaves in the corner for Studnicka. Makes a move behind the net. Banks one back to Quinn Hughes. Bobbled the puck, just held it onside, but
Making me hungry.
Studnicka throws a hit on James Hamlin and now gets the puck and whips it back into the Oilers' end.
One of the big things that Rip Tonka talked about in the game.
6:41 left to go in the first period. Still no score. 7-4 is the shots for the Oilers, who are 0 for 1 on the power play. Vancouver has yet to have a power play.
Hughes gloved that puck to Kuzma.
It's been an even fair tilt so far, 50-50 give and take. Back and forth game, as you'd expect with two kind of NHL veteran lineups. We're not seeing too many kids right now.
His pass left wing.
Hey, Bet Life. Let's go Oilers for sure.
Leaves in the corner for Kuzmenko. Behind the net for Bavillion. Couldn't handle the pass. Broberg gets the puck.
Broberg gets the puck out to center, looking for the streaker down the middle. Just nothing happening. Pettersson loses the puck
Pass cleanly.
and loses it again. Oh no, and then the Oilers just give it away. Ernie, what are you doing? And Pettersson, not paying attention, going to the bench, misses the puck by his feet.
Behind the Vancouver goal.
Who is Dallas Stars' best goalie in history?
JC Miller.
Ooh,
Nugent Hopkins in transition. Into the Vancouver zone with a wrist
shot blocked. At least you're shooting.
chips the puck
I'm going to have to say that's one of two goalies there, Jay.
by Miller. He's
Eddie Turco, as I just hit puberty, or Ed Belfour. Turco or Belfour? Marty Turco or Belfour?
to the blue line.
I know I repeated myself 3 times, but one of those two goalies is the Dallas Stars' greatest goalies of all time.
Oilers pick that off. Here's Bouchard right point, but the puck escaped the zone. DiGiuseppe steals it, backhands it wide to the Edmonton goal. Suter's come onto the ice, making moves in the corner.
Now, are we saying Dallas Stars? Does that include the Minnesota North Stars or just the Dallas Stars?
Go high glove side. Nurse has lost his stick.
Here's the Oilers on a break.
And he gets to center and tips the puck over the Vancouver.
Kane just flimsy.
With pucks once they're dumped in, and then it's not just looking
Gleason
in front of the net.
up to Kane.
Second level back to the blue line.
Kane shot, blockered by Demko. Thatcher, Demko.
And he leaves for
Absolutely. Hit that like and comment all you want on the Facebook side. Follow us on the Facebook side if you don't mind. It'd be great if we got that interaction going.
As it looked like Stanika might have a step on the right wing. Here's Hughes getting away from his man. Quinn Hughes shoots high and wide on the short side. And then McWard couldn't keep the puck into the right.
No, Murray. They're not going to ever be a two-player team. And anybody who thinks that this team is a two-player team, Draisaitl, McDavid, you're not watching. You're not paying attention. We are way more than McDavid, Draisaitl, and I don't like that narrative that the media has put out there that, oh, McDavid, Draisaitl are the Oilers. That's like saying the Maple Leafs are Matthews, Marner, and nobody else.
And now the whistle sounds for a slashing call. And the Canucks will be
yeah, and it's almost half gone. You bet I got the water, man. I'm going to have to refill it in the first intermission. Just a thought. No, I know it's just a thought. It's one of those thoughts that I don't like to hear because we've always had more than two guys. It's just, I get it. The only thing the media talks about is how good McDavid Draisaitl is. And for a long time, that's all it was McDavid Draisaitl. I get it. The most all-time or the most right now? Because I got a list. BW knows I got a list. It's about yay long, but it's a list of players that I have no respect for. I never probably will. Dallas North Stars as well. Ooh, now that's ooh. I like that, Jay. I like that. The most all time. So, can we clarify personal level or what they've done on the ice level? Because that's a different list all on its own. Because I dislike a lot of people for a lot of different reasons.
Back to the penalty kill for the Canucks. Kuzmenko, as Hamlin gets this turnover, and he had a head of steam to slice through players, but couldn't handle the puck because of that slash. So some more penalty killing work for Vancouver. It looks like they're more disciplined and more patient with their penalty kill.
I don't know if it's their number one priority or one of their top priorities is to eliminate the seam passes that plagued them all year last season.
You know what? I'm going to say best North Star goalie was John Casey. Best Dallas Stars goalie was Ed Balfour.
You've got to be a little bit lower so you protect the seam, but that just leaves the points wide open. And if you have a team that likes the one-timer, Evan Bouchard has a pretty heavy shot.
Fair enough to not like Rafi Torres. We're just too passy again. I don't like the passy power play the Oilers have. 30 seconds gone already, and we haven't done a damn thing on this power play yet again.
40 seconds gone in the penalty to Andrei Kuzmenko.
I have no respect for Jack Eichel. Older players I have no respect for: Sean Avery, Matt Cook. On a personal level, I have no respect for Taylor Hall. But again, it was when he was an Oiler that I lost all respect for him. It had nothing to do with him leaving and being the way he was. I didn't like him when he was an Oiler. Personal story that you guys have heard a lot. I'm not really going to get into it too much. It sucks that the Oilers' locker room was so fragile in those days and they had no leadership.
25 seconds to go.
25 seconds to go in the power play. I don't think they're doing anything, kids. So we're going to just go power play over.
Cole out with Myers for the remaining seconds of this Oiler power play.
He did, but money-wise, something had to give, right?
Borgo gets it to Lavoie. His shot.
And down the ice it goes. Oilers out shooting Vancouver 11-4 in the first period. 0 for 2 on the power play.
And this game remains scoreless.
Well, one man down, but they outnumbered.
Vasilevsky hands down as the best goalie.
Getting it down the ice.
Here's a long indirect pass. Jan marks in. Put it on the board. He's going to shot away. And then Sutter can
Scores! Ernie, how you doing? Bert, where are you? 1-0 Edmonton.
Looked like the offensive chance was taken care of. Janmark's trying to get it to his forehand, does so with the rebound. Sutter with the flyby.
Tavares gets no love, eh? Just
They get it past the right pad before Demko can reach and kick out that right leg. So a couple of successful goals, but it's 5-on-5 late.
on the ice, I don't like how those players treated people on the ice and how they just the way Jack Eichel conducts himself on the ice when he was in Buffalo. Like, he blamed Buffalo for everything that happened to him, and realistically, that was your own fault, kid. Nobody's fault but your own on that. But
creates things and capitalized on.
as for Taylor Hall, like I said, Jay, I have a personal story that everybody in the stream has heard a billion times.
Everything is so tense right now.
How about that? Rays, Blue Jays, tomorrow on Sportsnet. My son, I train you to become warriors, but you have never faced anything like this.
Oh my, I'm gonna.
Just hate Vegas. I have no respect for Vegas. I've had no respect for Vegas for the way they came into the league and the way their manager and owner bullied everybody. There's going to be stories come out in the next 20 years when they're allowed to have more freedom of speech to say something about how the whole Vegas thing came about and how it went down. You just have to, like, I try and separate everything away from personal bias to what have you done on the ice. But sometimes you just let your personal biases in, and it's like, I just don't like that team, and I don't ever want to see them succeed. Do you think the Lightning are? Hey, Kevin. With Vasilevsky, yes. Without Vasilevsky, no. If Vasilevsky is healthy, they're number 1 in the Atlantic. If he's hurt, they're number 7 in the Atlantic. They're only as good as he is. I'd say the Leafs too, but my wife is a Leaf fan. I know, can't blame her. She can't be a perfect 10. She's an 8.5 because the Leafs drop her down a little bit. No, I kid. You guys know I kid. Janmark and Nurse with the assists. Ernie. 1 minute left in the first period. 1 minute remaining. As the Oilers are offside. Toronto is the best. He's our resident Toronto Maple Leaf fan. It's pretty cool.
Edmonton home and home to start the season, then they'll play them again in November, and then not again until April.
That's a wide gap, November, April. Bruins? Bruins are going to have a bad year this year. I hope everybody realizes.
Played 3 times. You know how I know that? Because we only got 1 trip to Vegas. You take note of these things.
You're comparing Edmonton trips to Vegas trips?
Wow, that'd be scary if that was true, but that's a scary.
They only played Edmonton 3 times.
Right.
For the same reasons.
I mean, that's why Toronto won't get past the second round, but they got problems there. Is that what it is? He's out with a back injury? I'm going to have to look into it because I'm really curious as to what is going on in Tampa.
Positionings for this season. Vegas thinking they know what it takes once the playoffs start in Edmonton.
You know what? I have a lot of respect for Matthew Tkachuk,
Their muscles in the Pacific.
the type of player that he is. I don't like the turtle bull crap, but bullshit, I guess. But he's hard-nosed. He goes to the areas that gets him punched in the face, right? One period down. Wow, that was quick, eh? Well, ladies and gentlemen and ladies, this first intermission is brought to you, as always, by G7A, Gravity7Apparel.com. Go check them out. I'll be right back. Do you like supporting local? Do you like funny little sayings on your shirts? Are you into the holidays, like Halloween, which is coming up? If you're looking for something a little more uncommon for holiday and inspirational wear, please check out G7A, Gravity 7 Apparel. They make everything from school-friendly to a little more spicy, but still safe to wear. It's a small family-run company that gives back to the community. Gravity7Apparel.com for all your apparel needs. Wow, just like that. How do you guys like that? Your out-of-town scoreboard is brought to you by G78 Apparel, Gravity7Apparel.com. Lots of games on the schedule tonight. Buffalo beat Columbus 4-3. Tampa Bay beat Nashville 5-4. The Islanders beat the Rangers 5-3. Minnesota beat Chicago 3-2. Dallas beat St. Louis 4-3. In overtime, New Jersey beat Philadelphia 3-2 in overtime. Toronto 3, Montreal 1. And Washington 2, Detroit 5. Still a game left to be played tonight. The LA Kings are in San Jose. Puck drop is at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Sorry, 10 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Mountain, 7 o'clock Pacific. You are all caught up to date on your out-of-town scoreboard. Hope you guys enjoyed the first period. We will be back. Do I think the Hawks make the playoffs in the next 5 years? Yes. In the next 5 years, I do. This year, no. Sharks will win 5-4. What about Pacific time? 7. Down under. I believe that's tomorrow morning. I don't know what it is in Australia time. I just know Canada time zones. I'm getting linked by. Oh, Brad Marchand, that guy. That guy's something else, eh? Unfortunately, the Blue Jays lost today, but hey, so did the Mariners. So Blue Jays are in the postseason. They can rest Gosman tomorrow and don't have to worry about losing him for the playoffs. In all seriousness, no. It's been a wild ride for the Blue Jays this year. Wow, like Hicks just blew it, eh? I'll be right back. I hear a ding dong. Nobody home. Please come back later. Nobody home. Come back later. What do you want? Come in. What?
Hello.
Hello.
But why you covered the flies again?
Because they could see the TV in the reflection.
So Daddy had to...
Because I didn't want to get in trouble and show the hockey game.
Yeah, because if Daddy shows the hockey game, Daddy can't work anymore.
Yes. Watch out. Do you need a hug?
Hey, hugs, kisses.
Am I taking you to bed?
No.
Okay. I love you.
Hugs.
Hugs. I'll see you in the morning.
Tracy.
I'll see you in the morning.
When my dog comes off his car. I want my dog to stop his car.
Okay. No, you don't need your dog Mustafin's car.
No, your dog Stuffin's car is now being
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen and ladies. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate every single one of you. Whew. It's a good day to be me. It's a good day to be anybody. It's a good day to be alive. First period recap pretty quickly. Oilers 1, Vancouver nothing. I mean, hey, we kind of saw that coming, right? No. Shots are 14-5 for the Oilers. Face-off percentage in favor of Vancouver, 53-46. Power plays in favor of the Oilers, 0 for 2. Vancouver has 0 power plays, so 0 for 0. The Oilers lead in the hit department, 4-2. Shots blocked, 4-3 for Vancouver. Giveaways and takeaways, we don't talk too much about that. Just like Bruno, we don't talk about Bruno. Giveaways and takeaways are a subjective stat that should go by the wayside. I'm going to switch these mices. Oh. Middle of the 8th inning, Texas 8, Seattle nothing. Can we call that game done? 8-0. Can we call that game done? Just call it. It's over. Seattle loses. They missed the playoffs after having such a good run last year. Guess those trades didn't help them out as much as it helped out the Blue Jays. Or is that too soon? Too soon? Who are your guys' sleeper NHL picks this year? Who are your guys' sleeper teams that you think is going to be squeezing their way into the playoffs, so to speak? Excuse me. Oy, that sucks. I love those little water boats, man. Nothing better than a couple of water boats. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? You want to lay down? Lay down. The Blue Jays clinch. The Blue Jays clinch. We won't play Baltimore. It's either going to be Tampa or Minnesota. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing.
We're underway in period number 2.
Hey, when you said that to me in the intermission, you said, I think he might.
Let's go Oilers. Let's win the second period like we won the first period and don't lose the third. The way hockey works, if you win 2 out of the 3 periods, you win the game.
Creates his own time and space, and game's easier when you have more time. Trust me.
I finally figured out what's different. There was something that was just gnawing at me.
Okay.
It's the top of the boards.
Oh, I thought you meant your color guy.
No, oh, that. Oh, right. They're blue now. Used to be red.
Yeah.
That's my observation for tonight.
I guess when you're looking down at the ice all the time, you notice things like that. Breakaway 2-on-1 with the Oilers. Janmark! Oh, bad, bad, bad. All around bad. Shoot the puck. Shoot, 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 shoot. I can't tell that enough to the players. You shoot the puck, good things happen to good peoples. So I had to adjust the mic.
Blue Bouchard now lugs the puck ahead.
There's Bouchard giving it to Nurse, just outside his reach. But
And Hughes takes
Brown
possession of
continuing
puck,
the pressure.
sidesteps one man, pass picked off by Nugent Hopkins, who's checked from behind by Brock Besser and loses the puck.
I'm waiting for the Vancouver power play to hit. It's coming, we know it.
Ahead to
Just
deep
when is he going to
center,
get
plugs
here?
the puck.
And out of play it goes.
Deep into the Oilers' zone.
Just a minute into the second period. Shots are 14-5 now for the Oilers.
And that man right there was in the middle of things. Long reach, doesn't commit too soon, doesn't go down too soon, and is able to interrupt
Just take that
pass
shot. You'd be
across.
better off with the rebound.
15th NHL season for the one-time.
And the Oilers win the face-off.
Here's a lead pass, a good one, Lavoie.
Lavoie draws a penalty.
Second penalty of the game.
Oh my goodness. This Oilers team is drawing penalties instead of taking them. I will take it. The third power play for the Oilers.
Oilers get their third power play.
Ooh.
Tough to contend with the size of Lavoie. So
The size of Lavoie.
hope the PK comes to the forefront like it did in the first period to reach, but it brings Lavoie off balance enough that he doesn't get a
Tyler
shot
Myers is a
off.
big
He
pylon who can't fight.
want to get in there
You're not
with the pass
wrong.
and then get them
You're not
over.
wrong, but he's a big pylon that plays defense, and it's hard to get around those big pylons, especially when they lay down.
Three power plays have gone to the Oilers. Canucks have not had one. Edmonton went 0 for 4 against Vancouver in their meeting on Wednesday.
Face-off won by the Oilers.
Face-off
Kept in by Bouchard. Bouchard to Hopkins, down low to Kane. Kane looking for front net presence, nothing there happening. Peterson. I'll get his name wrong every time, because to me it's spelled Ped. P-E-D. Well, Pede. I guess Pede. Peterson it is. We'll stick with that one. Hopkins! Shot blocked. Keep it in? Yes, he does. That's some fancy footwork by Hopkins there. Kane has the puck, drops it for Bouchard. Bouchard sets up for Hopkins. Hopkins looking for the slicer. Brown back to Hopkins. No shot yet. And down the ice it goes.
Long change for the Canucks. They're able to switch the forwards.
Yep.
Cole and Hurley.
I cannot disagree with you there. He is a goon.
Nugent Hopkins couldn't reach that.
Oh, Hopkins, you're fighting the puck this preseason, my friend. The no sleep having a baby starts to affect the first couple months.
To block that pass, as long as your winger can come down to help out, and that snuffed out a real good scoring passing opportunity right near the front of the net for the Oilers.
Sloppy power play, boys. Sloppy toppy hockey.
Oilers force back. Here's Brown now. Pass to Nugent Hopkins, who tips the puck to the corner, gets to it himself, but his pass is intercepted by Gluger.
Whoa, 34 seconds left to go in the power play, and Vancouver has the puck in the Oilers zone.
Tried to sidestep
Bouchard a little bit of head hunting on that one.
Peterson starting up. Just over 20 seconds to go in the power play. Kane trying to go through the defense. He was poke checked.
Kane trying to go through 5 bodies. It doesn't work, man. Saved by Skinner, and he holds on.
Smother the puck with just a dozen seconds to go in the penalty to Cole McWard.
Reading off of each other, JT Miller knows to scramble back to the front of the net. Good PK so far.
So far, so good on the PK for Vancouver. 15-5 of the shots for the Oilers, but still just that lone goal. Scored by Ernie.
McWard's out of the box. Oilers had one shot on that power play.
I don't like that there's still perimeter, man. Like, I don't like perimeter power plays.
The 0 for 4 was maybe a little more telling because the Oilers had their full power play unit in that game.
Not really. They didn't have their full power. They had Hopkins. They had McDavid. They had Draisaitl, sure, but preseason's preseason. It's to work out the kinks.
Hoglander steals it, finds Suter. Back to Cole, he shoots, knocked down.
Big save by Skinner. Haven't had to make one of those big ones in a while.
Who has the only goal in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, I just saw that on the Twitter feed. That's unfortunate. Thoughts and prayers to his family. Like,
Ahead to Bourgault. Xavier Bourgault.
Bourgault, what are you doing? Good little dipsy doodle. Connor McDard, you are not.
Trying to jam it up the boards. That was blocked.
There's only 4 defensemen on the ice. There are 4 players.
Have we solved it?
Lavoie gives it down low for Bourgault. Malone, the AHL line out there right now. Shoot that, Niemelainen. There we go. Oh, wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be nice? Hamblin. Shot. Still loose. And out the zone it goes. Not enough for icing. It is enough for icing. I would have waved that off and let play go.
Good stick by Miller at the
Canucks are playing well overall. Like they have an NHL team out there. It's not like the Oilers have the NHL guys and Vancouver's a bunch of AHL prospects. Vancouver has an NHL roster out there as well. This is what preseason should look like. 2 NHL latent lineups. Not their superstars, but some NHL riddled in. Nice little goalie duel. I couldn't do that. I'm too old. Party every night. We're playing a lot of Chell in October. I'm not going to lie about that. I'm going to be getting in about 50 games a week. That's my goal. 50 games of EASHL a week. Probably 5 to 10 hut games a week. It's probably 2 or 3 games a day for EASHL, 1 game a day for hut, depending on how much time I have and free time I get. What a save by Skinner. Anybody got NHL 24? That's going to be the game of the month for October. Yeah, I don't play that much. I'm not a big guy for... I got a family, right, guys? You saw my daughter and how young she is. I can't just sit around and play video games all day. My video game time happens between 9 o'clock at night and midnight when I'm ready to go to bed. By the time she goes to bed, and I'm ready for bed. That's my game time. 13:22 left to play in the second period. Still 1-0 Oilers. 0 for 3 on the power play are the Oilers. Vancouver has yet to get one. And we are a passing Oilers bunch tonight, eh? Oh, that could have been called. Oilers got away with one there.
He wants to get to the bench, gets the puck to Suter, who will facilitate the change with that chip in. 7 minutes into the second. 1-0 Oilers. Here's Susie with a shot. Knocked down.
Oh, big save again by Skinner. Shots from points, guys. What do I always say? Take the shot from the point. Good things happen.
Was able to move it all the way around and back to the point.
Oglander's having a good shot.
Yeah.
Here's Susie.
Because that shot from the point, the goalie can't see it all the time, right?
Luger looking in front. Gets a little pick. Roenick got away with that one.
Yeah, Roenick got away with that one. Imagine if Vancouver would have scored after Roenick sets the illegal pick like that. Jesus.
3 teammates with him. Chips one up from the near side for Sutter, who just tips the puck down the boards.
That's the best run of play for the Canucks in this second period.
Here's Jack Studnicka. He gets the Oilers blue line.
12 minutes left. There's really nothing else to say. Oilers were getting hemmed in for a while. They're 16-8 in shots. Everything kept to the outside.
Watching Broberg as he played the puck ahead. Canucks break it up. Besser to Miller, and he flips one ahead for DiGiuseppe. Desharnais gets there first. Oilers play the puck up the boards. Kept into the right point by McWard, but here comes Philip Broberg.
Broberg with speed. Use that skating ability, bro.
Tried to play chip and chase, but he was stood up. Besser gets the puck nicely across to DiGiuseppe. Hughes racing to join at the 2-on-1. Phil DiGiuseppe centers. Hughes scores.
Bad all around.
Could have played in the Labor Cup with those hands right in midair. Quinn Hughes ties the game at 1.
That's a ref not calling something in the offensive zone. Hughes rips out Broberg's stick from his hands and then knows that Broberg needs to go to the bench.
Has no landing gear and doesn't need it. Bunted into the net.
It's stuff like that.
He's not going to stop that one. Giuseppe holds long enough, gets it over the sliding defenseman. And the hand-eye.
Stuff like that gets me.
He'll play pickleball.
1-1.
Hughes had the only goal of the overtime loss.
Can't get too upset by it, right? Like, the guy ripped the stick out of his hands. He knew he had to go to the bench.
And he now has 2 of the 3 goals the Canucks have scored this preseason. Giuseppe and Besser assisting. They both have their first points.
Time for this big line to do something, though. Like, come on, Hopkins, Kane, and Brown, let's go. Let's show some fight. Big block there by Gleason. You noticed what I noticed, eh? Yeah, he did a slow change, absolutely. You lose your stick, whatever reason, it gets ripped out of your hands, you break it. Hustle, don't just go, oh, woe was me. Skate, man. Like, there's no excuse for it. What a save by Skinner. Oilers are falling all over themselves now. Vancouver's awake! We got ourselves a game here, folks. Vancouver's not going to go quietly in the night, as they say. Yeah, absolutely. Broberg could have still hustled. As soon as he knew he wasn't going to get his stick, hustle back. But no, we just kind of got lazy for 30 seconds. 30 seconds of laziness always seems to cost the Oilers in a goal. Yep, that's very inexcusable. I don't understand why that was, but hey, like I said, Oilers can play good for 20 minutes and 19 minutes and 25 seconds. They could have a bad 2 shifts back to back and still lose a game. The way of the Oilers. Oh well, folks, enjoy the preseason. It's 1-1. Canucks are doing good. They're doing what they're supposed to do. They're holding their own. Again, this is 2 NHL veteran lineups playing against each other.
Stuart Skinner ended last season as Edmonton's #1, but really
nothing you can do there, Skin.
The finals was brilliant when he took over from Jack Campbell last season, but when the Oilers were bounced from the second round, many people...
Yeah, I am not liking what the top-end Oiler players are doing this game. It's just...
Who wins the net, the Oilers will need both guys because GM Ken Holland says the #1 guy starts will be capped at about 50.
Yeah, I agree with you, B-Dubs. There's just needs an extra level. Needs an extra gear here, guys. The cuss players and the 3 top players just need some guts. Just need something. Show me something.
Frees it up for Suter. Back to the line. Sent to the right point to Hronek. Soucy at the left point. Loads up. Let's fly.
Blocker save.
Oilers clear. Hronek back to pick up the puck in his own zone.
They are just tinkering with the defensive pairings throughout the game.
Oh. Here come the Canucks yet again. No sustainable pressure in this period by the Oilers at all. Even on the power play, they weren't. Hughes scores again.
He's having a night. Quinn Hughes in his second in a row, and the Canucks have the lead.
I got no words for that. You can't.
Shoot more, get more.
Just shoot the fucking puck. Like I've been fucking saying. Shoot the fucking puck.
In the second period, and then give it to Hughes. He'll do the rest. This is knowing there's a screen. Skinner is confused on this one with traffic in front, and it just gets through. We've seen his snapshot, his slap shot. There's a backhand goal by the captain.
A little bit both. Nice shot, bad goal. I agree. One of each.
He scores at 8:35, and then just under 2 minutes later, a minute 53 to be exact, he gets his second of the night, and has turned the one-goal deficit into a one-goal advantage for the Vancouver Canucks.
Time to wake up if you're the team in white tonight. If you're wearing that Oilers jersey, time to wake up a little bit.
Giuseppe there as well, trying to free up the puck with his skates. And he steals it back for Vancouver, only to be tied up by the end marker.
I think it's time for the coaches to stop mingling the lines and say, all right, big boys, you're in. Every night here on out, we're playing our NHL lineup.
Giuseppe into the corner for Miller. Back up top, Brock Besser. Dumps the puck in deep again. Miller from behind the net. Puts the shoulder down to take on Evan Bouchard. Back to the line, Hughes, right point McWard, wrist shot, and glove.
Vancouver is all over them right now.
Beaten twice in 6.
Oh, it's all Vancouver in the second period. Good job by them, though. Coach told them to wake up for this game, and clearly they did. One team woke up in the second. One team fell asleep. Ah. I disagree with that statement, though, BW. I don't think Campbell played bad. Yeah, the defensive D play by all 5 guys on the ice is still horrendous. I don't know what... Again, we haven't seen Ekholm. It'll be a different team with Ekholm on the ice. I personally don't know what the real issue is with him and why they're babying it so much, but maybe it's a good thing. My personal thoughts, if you're hurt for preseason, you're hurt for the start of regular season too. Exactly. You hit it on the head. This team just doesn't play good attention to detail defense.
Saw the reaction of Stuart Skinner, and there's the point totals. 76, tied with Miro Heiskanen. And the power play points says it all. Quinn Hughes logs a lot of ice time, rarely makes a mistake with the puck.
PDG has assists on both goals.
Yeah, where is your mod? What the heck?
Set it up on the 2-on-1 for the first one, and he helped get Hughes the puck for the second one. Now he's going to go for a hat trick. Threw one on goal. And winds up with the puck again.
Quinn Hughes is going to do this game all by himself. He's like, put the team on my back, boys. Again, the defensemen that aren't defensemen anymore. They don't play defense. I don't like this young crop of the defense anymore. You don't need to play defense. It's, hey, how many goals can you score? How many points can you put up in a year? What's your plus minus? Minus 750? Well, okay, you're still the top defenseman in the league. Oh, you scored 30 goals. You got 110 points. Okay. Another Vancouver penalty.
And a tripping call. Is it going to be Cole McWard again? His third trip to the box in this game, and the Oilers get their 4th power play.
Can I mod him? I'm going to try right now. Did you just do it?
There's the end result. Peterson was shifting to try to get
I'm taking his mod away. You gave it to him. I'm taking it away.
Tough night for Cole McCord.
I kid.
Fourth power play of the game. All four belong to
I'm gonna
the
take away
Oilers.
your mod and your mod. You don't get a mod. Nobody gets a mod.
12-12 into the second period.
No soup for you.
Oilers come up with the puck off
Bouchard.
the Bluger, good job to pressure
Fighting the
line.
freaking puck, man. This is what happens when the players only play 1 day a week.
And he's able to tip that
Just
one
rusty
out.
as all fuck. Like,
One of the reasons the Oilers power play
let them play.
we know the players
But
from last
that's
season.
just my opinion.
We're third in the NHL in
I get both sides of it. I get the rust
They would
versus.
start with it a lot. 63%
I get it.
of the
It's just.
Bluger under pressure.
It's frustrating to see.
Myers a chance to move the puck out. He's tied up. Stays in the Vancouver zone. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Puck thrown to the blue line.
Bouchard.
Seth Griffith
Griffith.
to Evan Bouchard. Long shot to play.
Oh, tipped in front by Brown.
Brown tipped that one down and dragged it back a bit.
That's what you need, guys. Shots at the point. You take shots, good things happen.
Their own zone with a minute to go in the penalty to Cole McWard.
This game, Demko in this period hasn't been as busy.
He's only faced 2 shots. Canucks have
54
had
seconds left to go in the
here, and he
fourth
has scored
Oilers power
twice.
play. Has not looked good, guys. I am not liking what the power play is, but hey,
From Soucy, then he was upended by Carson Soucy.
should we be shocked?
Oilers dig for the puck. Hronek tried to check his man. Evander Kane gets it, dumps it back. Just held onside by Darnell Nurse. Peterson.
No, I agree. That was.
Peterson came
Oh,
back and belted it. Couple big hits for Elias Pettersson this period. There's a shot stopped in the rebound.
is Pedersen trying to get his head kicked in?
Kane.
Like he realizes he's coming off a concussion recently, right?
And then Peterson went back at Pettersson. A little bit of a snarl in the game of Elias Pettersson in this game.
That hit Pettersson just to remind me of the one that Gilbert had on Niels Hoglander.
Yeah, right.
Because that's gonna be a-
And that's tipped. That's not over the glass. That's tipped.
Never mind. I thought he shot it right out.
No, it was tipped. Pay attention. You're sitting there.
Pettersson being physical, and his Canucks.
Yeah, be physical. Remember, you came back from a concussion. Yeah, well, let's be honest here. That first game, Calgary played an NHL lineup, and I don't know, I guess they were so pissy over what Edmonton has done to them. Good job on the Facebook side, everyone. I don't think Petrie is coming off concussion. Not recently, but he has had a concussion in his career. I'm not saying the injury he had recently was one, but he has had a concussion in his career. And for me, if you've had a concussion, why are you targeting guys' heads? I've had several concussions, and I play a lot of physical hockey. But that's one thing I don't go after is guys' heads. It's just, you don't mess with that, man. Like, one jar and night go the lights.
Seattle,
Yeah.
Texas wrap up.
Oh, yeah, man.
Their season tomorrow. I believe mathematically Seattle is still alive, but their result tonight did punch Toronto's ticket to the postseason.
Absolutely. I don't take anything away from Pedersen, man.
Side deflected in front by Connor Brown.
The kid's got
Elias Pettersson.
just elbow to the head, like, I don't know.
I didn't do a very good job explaining the baseball.
You can't, I don't know, to me, just don't target and don't elbow.
Houston does, and then Seattle, but we do know that because of
Congratulations to the Toronto Blue Jays.
tonight with Texas winning that Toronto has officially.
Yeah, but hey, just the fact that we're talking Vancouver playoffs is a good thing. I think they're a playoff team. If Thatcher Demko can continue playing solid goaltending.
Coaching staff to elite defensemen and what they do at the NHL level or did with Gonchar.
Female girl. Hey, apparently that's the new NHL.
Hoglander is going to the net. Now Garland behind the goal. Hoglander. Connor Garland.
Yeah, the deep, but adding Soucy, Vancouver adding Carson Soucy will help a lot.
Gets the puck again. Tyler Myers. Now Garland couldn't take it cleanly. And the puck comes
Oilers are just hemmed in all period. We got 5 minutes left to go in the second period. Scores 2-1 Vancouver. Shots are 17-14 for the Oilers. 0 for 4. The Oilers on the power play. 0 for 0 for Vancouver. What else you want to see? Hits. Vancouver's been the least. It's just, it's a 50-50.
Myers breaks up that pass at center. Here's Phil DiGiuseppe. Sent one across. Besser check just inside the line. Tyler Myers
I agree with that, man. I agree with that, Frank Cavato.
20 now remaining in the second period. Canucks leading 2-1. Quinn Hughes, both goals, both of them here in the middle frame after Adam Ernie had given the Oilers a 1-0 lead late in the first.
Adam Ernie. Not even a regular Oiler scored the goal. That's
wound up giving the puck away. Could have been an opportunity maybe for the first.
offside our top line.
Now Hughes up the left wing. Pedersen. Referee getting his way there as he tried to move in on the left wing. Here's Besser. Leaves for Pedersen. Hughes at the right point. Richard, and I think hit the post after catching the goaltender. Might have been deflected in front after Hughes let fly from the right point.
Sometimes Skinner has created his own issues, putting both hands in front of his chest, not being able to catch the puck. Instead, it goes awry.
Pedersen tips that puck into the Oilers' zone. And he anticipated well. They're headed towards the path of the pass. Kuzmenko long wrist shot, and that changed direction.
Again. Oilers hemmed in. Top line hemmed in. Our top line is hemmed in. How? Why? What offensive pressure has Hopkins, Kane, and Brown had 5-on-5?
The corner, Nugent Hopkins up the boards towards Kane. Broken up by Soucy, who finds Bluger, and he leaves for Philip Hronek. Plays the puck gently ahead. Bluger giving chase. Oilers send it the other way. Bavillier plays it offside, but the Canucks will change. Offside! They're still offside because the door to the bench is inside the blue line.
It's cup. I hate saying that those words, cup or bust. There's 31 other teams in the league that are just as good, if not better than you. You're not. Yeah, we'd love to see the Oilers win a cup every year, but to me, when you say cup or bust, it's cup or we blow it up. Oilers aren't going to be blowing it up.
Now Jack Stanika gets the
yeah.
To get it out of the zone rather than trying to jam it up the boards and maybe extend the shift forward Oilers.
That's a penalty? Okay. Played the puck, hit the body.
I don't know if it's going to be a boarding call or what, but the interference are going to call because the puck was up ahead of Bluger. And it's the first penalty of the game for Edmonton.
Sure.
Could have had one earlier, sticking to the feet of Hughes, but poking it and then almost into the side of the curved glass.
Off the side of the net, that Hughes chance. Because he was bidding for a hat-trick goal. But on the replay, you can see why they called that interference, as the puck was about 5-8 feet ahead of them and they were chasing after it.
Cup or bust it is then. Yeah, I guess.
Comes up with for the Canucks.
Yeah, to me it's the defense. It's the depth and third and fourth line scoring.
That one goal, a Hughes goal against the Oilers Wednesday in Edmonton.
Yeah, and it was a hard wrist shot that went off for players in the
That's
penalty
yeah,
box.
I agree, Kimo. That's a penalty, man. But Pedersen targeting a guy's head's clean. Hey, it's preseason. Can't get too mad about it.
Canucks will start the power play from deep in their own end.
2 minutes left to go in the second period. Vancouver 2, Oilers 1. Vancouver gets both their goals, or should I say Hughes 2, Oilers 1, because he's the only one that scored for Vancouver.
Hughes faked the pass ahead for Miller. Here's Besser carrying it. Miller on the left wing. Canucks set up.
Yes.
To the blue line. Kuzmenko. Pedersen.
Yeah, Trip. Without a question, I don't care what people say. McDavid and Draisaitl are Oilers forever, and I have my reasoning behind that.
Kuzmenko got high stick as he tried to tip that one through. I think it was the linesman who blew the whistle.
He was looking for a deflection to the front of the net.
He got hit with a puck.
Linen got the stick up.
Neither referee had an arm in the air, but it looked like the linesman stopped play.
He got hit with the puck.
Looking for the stick.
Okay, it was a stick.
80.
Nima Linen got away with one.
Up to the chops. So they're going to confer.
You can't confer. It's either the ref called it or he didn't. A linesman cannot call a penalty.
So it is a 2-minute minor for icing. Griff McDonald.
Holy fuck. Apparently that's a new rule in the NHL. I'm a linesman. I'm calling a penalty now.
Also had his arm in the air. They do wind up calling a penalty.
5-on-3 for a minute 2.
No, his fiance's from Ontario as well.
Their top power play unit was out there, but this is a long
2 minute 5-on-3. Wow.
because of the blown play.
Even up calls galore on this one.
Confer, linesmen, referees, and the usual suspects for the Canucks out on this power play. Almost.
Canucks had a 2-man advantage in the last game with Edmonton, but that one was only for 20 seconds.
Yeah, they're taking Kuzmenko off, but he's being instructed to be right at the bench, and Garland, who replaced him.
No, I don't think Draisaitl leaves either. And during the intermission, I'll explain why they're Oilers forever.
Ready to jump over the boards.
It's because he was injured on the play, and it slowed the play down that he'd have to leave the ice. Sorry for using globe.
What a joke.
Yes. My mother, the English teacher, would be appalled. Here's Pedersen, one timer. He ripped it wide. 95 miles an hour on that one tackle.
5-on-3 for Vancouver for a full minute and a half. What a terrible way to end the period. Blocked there by Broberg. 38 seconds left to go in the second period. 32 seconds left to go in the power play of the first man advantage.
Miller feeds back to Hughes. Under 30 seconds to go in the period. Here's Pedersen. Quinn Hughes. JT Miller. Back to Hughes. He shoots. Skinner the save.
Saved by Skinner. 20 seconds left to go in the second period.
Brock Besser was just stationed off to the blocker side.
Wow. I got no words about this.
After the Miller shot was blocked, swatted away, and it's just off the side of the net. Off his knee and then off the bottom of the stick. And I like this version of Quinn Hughes, the shooter.
No, Trip, don't believe it. That didn't happen. That video was from... Wow. That video was fake as fuck. That's, yeah, that's one thing I will stand by. McDavid has never looked at another girl while being with Lauren. That's big save there.
And that'll do it for period number 2.
Period 2 is over. Thank God for that. Alright, so here's my take on the Draisaitl McDavid thing. As good as McDavid is, and as good as Draisaitl is, they're really good together. Yeah, no, that video was very fake, and that article was very wrong. it's stupid that people did that. But hey, that's what people do. And like to say, McDavid's great. Draisaitl's really good individually. But they know they're better together. And the only way that absolutely they can keep them both renegade. And this is unbiased. This is unfiltered opinion. The salary cap is going to go up by a good $5 to $6 million in the next 2 or 3 years. By the time McDavid's contract and Draisaitl's contract come in to play, we're going to be looking at a $93 million salary cap. Now, $93 million, and right now, what, it's 82? Absolutely they can. Absolutely they can keep both with the money they're going to ask. Because the salary cap is going to go up so significantly, they're going to have no choice but to be able to. And the only other team that I see, like they play better together. It's not a secret. They like each other. They like Edmonton. They know that the only way they're going to play together is in Edmonton. Why not? Now, of course, it's going to be nice when they win a cup in Edmonton in the next 2 or 3 years. This year, hopefully. For sure, before their contracts run out, it'd be great to have one cup, so then they can just say, hey, we got one. Let's go for 2. Let's go for 3. No, because a lot of these... All right, so here's some inside trading. So for those of you that don't know, Darnell Nurse was on his way out the door. Darnell Nurse was going to get traded and not re-signed. Excuse me. McDavid said, if you want me here, he stays. The same thing with Puljujarvi when Puljujarvi got re-signed. If you want to keep me happy, Puljujarvi stays. McDavid has a lot to say with what goes on in this locker room. And he has a lot of... I'm not going to say what he says goes, but they do ask his opinion before they bring people in, as they should. He's the star player, and you want your star player happy. So if he says somebody's worth the money, go get it. Make it happen. It happens in other organizations. It's just not as transparent with the Oilers that that's what happens. But that is definitely what happens. They do talk to McDavid about, hey, what are your thoughts on this guy, that guy, the other? Yeah. Exactly. If Nurse wasn't... If he was that bad, I don't think they'd want him on the team either. But hey, it's good, man. How old are they both? I think they're 29, 28, or 28, 27. Yeah, they scored 2 quick ones. Oilers' defense kind of pooped the bed for like a minute. I think if the NHL hockey ops had any cojones, balls, or integrity, they would have suspended Pietrangelo the rest of the series, and Nurse would have got the 1-game suspension. And that series would have turned out a hell of a lot different. But if and buts were wishing butt nuts, right? Didn't dwell that way. League wanted what they wanted, got what they wanted, and hey, Vegas is Stanley Cup champion. But we're on to a new season. I'm coming as a 39-year-old man. It's old. Costin didn't sign here because Costin didn't want to sign here. No, Nurse had to get a game because that's in the rule book. As soon as you do that, that's an automatic game suspension. It can't be rescinded. Yeah, I don't understand that. Like, you can't blame Nurse for Costa not signing here. Yeah, but Bukestad wanted to go back to Arizona, and I don't blame him. He said he wanted to go back. When he got traded, he said, I'd love to come back here. But I'll be right back, guys. I definitely need to... Wait. Enjoy the rest of the second period. Intermission. He's back like a bad habit out of hell. Guess who's back? Back again. How old is this channel? This channel is barely a year old. I'll be 1,000% honest. It's barely a year old. We've grown a lot. Again, I take almost every Sunday off and every summer off. I take probably close to 40 days off during the 60 days of summer. I don't apologize. It's just...
But how do you defend him? If you go at him, he'll go around you. If you give him time, he'll find somebody else. And mantra of shooting the puck more. This gets deflected. And this next one will get swallowed up.
Yeah, why don't the Oilers do that? Just shoot. Shoot the puck.
He is going to open more eyes throughout the season with his play in both ends of the ice.
He's out to quarterback the power play to start the third.
I mean, he's your top defenseman. He should be able to quarterback the power play.
Just under a minute remaining in his
5-on-4 now.
That was for the high stick on Kuzmenko, who's also out there as part of the power play. Canucks.
There's a Canucks After Dark? I didn't even know that. That's crazy. Huh. The more you know.
Power play number 2.
No, I didn't take it from them. I honestly...
62 seconds. But couldn't convert, and now we're having trouble getting the clock up to 20, I think, and that's why the delay here. Steve Kazari over at the timekeeper's bench.
There's a lot happening on opening night. Against these Vancouver Canucks in Vancouver. Go figure.
We saw Kuzmenko and
October 11th. Regular season live stream number 1.
The bumper, and Rick Tocchet had said on his power play, he doesn't want guys to be static. Movement is the best way to stretch the penalty killers out. So I think there's going to be a lot of interchanging for the Canucks on their power play. The puck will start on one side, get taken to the other. Guys moving around. You got to know other spots rather than just kind of quote unquote your spot. Like, I'm on a half wall guy. I'm not going anywhere else. Nope. There's got to be more movement.
Yeah, I think everyone's sold from Poker's After Dark. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I love the hockey guy.
Unplug it and plug it back in, and then it resets.
Yeah,
I absolutely admire what that hockey guy is.
Just punch it.
Yep.
Or we could do it.
So what the Oilers did was everybody on the roster traveled with everybody. So all the Oilers went from Edmonton to Calgary to Vancouver, Vancouver to Seattle. All of them traveled. All of them practiced in the morning together. It's just rosters are rosters, right? What the game night rosters are different. So I like what the Oilers are doing. They're keeping everybody together. They're keeping everybody traveling. I could be Oilers in the morning if you want, because I'm awake. I'm awake at 5 a.m. every morning, people. My hours that I run, constant go, 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 are 5 a.m. to 2 a.m. Every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I'm 5 a.m. to 2 a.m. That's my hours. Coffee is my friend. Man, you'd think you guys were new to this business. That's an old school scoreboard though, the ISC 9000. We have that in our small rinks. What do I do for work? Just like this stuff right here. That's my job, drywall. That's it. That's my job daily. Jeez, everybody's excited. They had to completely reset the scoreboard. I'm a male stripper. Oh, I'd make more doing that. I make more if I was a male stripper, that's for damn sure. How was that for you? You keep ripped doing the concrete stuff, man. I did that for a summer before I did this job. I got, man,
The batteries are down.
lot of work doing
He
concrete.
still has a VCR phone that flashes 12.
Not a Betamax?
We're underway.
And we're underway in the third period. Finally, 46 seconds left to go on the Vancouver second power play.
Elias Pettersson trips.
And there's another one.
Sutter. And it'll be another two-man advantage for the Canucks. This one for 37
Can't
seconds.
freaking do that, Sutter.
Miller with the drop pass, trying to draw people towards him, and then with speed for Pettersson to the middle. Tripped over the stick of former Canuck Brandon Sutter.
So, yeah.
And another
Yeah,
5-on-3. This one
absolutely
was long,
tough days.
37 seconds.
But, hey, you learn a lot. And it goes by quick. If you have good people around you that you work with, that know how to joke, have fun, not take it too serious, days go by pretty quickly.
The Oilers. First one was 20 seconds. The one earlier tonight, a minute 2. There's a shot right off the face-off by Pettersson, and he ripped that wide. Another one at 95 miles an hour, and the Oilers clear the zone.
I hope he does too. I hope Sutter makes the team too.
Hughes brings the puck ahead. Leaves for Pettersson, who protects down the boards. Hughes in front. Kuzmenko shoots. He scores.
What did you expect was going to happen? What did you expect was going to happen?
40 seconds into the third. Andrei Kuzmenko on a power play makes it 3-1.
A valley blast from the slot. Canucks are able to gain the
Honestly,
zone.
what did we expect was going to happen when you get 2 5-on-3s in 2.5 minutes of hockey time?
Completely open. One stick handle, and he's got a heavy shot. Just over the left pad, ticks off that and into the net. Canucks power play comes to life, 3-1.
And they're still on the power play because the first penalty had not yet expired.
Well, still on the power play, he
The
says.
Canucks 1
Cool.
for 2 with a man advantage. Go to work on number 3 with Sutter still in the penalty box for Edmonton.
Minute and a half left on the penalty
Hughes
to
is third goal of
Sutter.
the game. He's got 2 goals and an assist. And the Canucks will try
It'll be interesting to see who plays in Seattle on Monday.
Garland knocked that down, but with a high stick, and the face-off will come outside the blue line with a minute 19 to go.
Yeah, I think Vancouver makes the playoffs this year.
Obviously easier to gain the zone on the power play on a 5-on-3, but what drew the penalty was the entry on the 5-on-4. And Quinn Hughes is racking up the points. There's the turning of the body by Pettersson, and now we're going to see if they can't get another power play goal in this remaining time.
Good for the Vancouver Canucks, though. They needed a win like this. After getting mollywopped by Calgary to start the preseason, they needed something like this. There's still lots of time left in the game. The Oilers forwards could wake up eventually.
Oilers work it free to Niemelainen. His clearing attempt knocked down by Garland, and the Canucks maintain control in the Oilers zone. Connor Garland. 40 seconds to go on the Vancouver power play. Garland at the blue line. Suter on the right wing.
Just
boards.
not Skinner's night.
Banks one back, but that's going to escape the zone.
Unfortunately, Skinner tonight had to be what Campbell was last night. Rock steady. Nothing could go in. Pettersson's fighting that puck.
His pass picked off by Gleason, and he clears the puck out to center.
Excuse me. 15 seconds left to go in the man advantage for the Vancouver Canucks. 17:50 left to go in the third period. 3-1 Vancouver. And that's way down the ice.
As that puck went right sailing over the boards. And I think it hit foot right in front of Sergei Gonchar.
Yeah, the players, they cover themselves up, but the coaches, they don't have the luxury of a shield or equipment. Adam Foote's gotten in the way of shots before, though.
He has.
I'll tell you this. As nasty as he was on the ice is as nice as he is off the ice.
Seriously, yeah.
It's unreal.
They're going 3-0. Like, it's not even a joke. They're beating Seattle. They're beating Calgary, and they're beating Seattle again.
Through and through, you know.
Because I think this is the last test for these young kids. Maybe tomorrow might be the last one, but I'm pretty Monday, sorry.
I guess we got to throw in Dylan Crawford and Greg Hood as well. They're probably listening as they sit in their video bunker.
There's Studnicka. Just a simple play, shot towards the net.
Yeah, I think either this game or the Seattle game on Monday is going to be the last you're going to see of these young kids and AHL questionable players. You're going to see a very different lineup in against Calgary.
Gravy or whipped cream, depending on your meal.
Absolutely, Ian. It's a long season. And this is just preseason, right? Like, this is just to see what the next crop of Oilers are. And Vancouver Canucks players, for that matter, too. Like, they show some good things, though. Both teams have showed good. Both teams have showed bad. Unfortunately, the Oilers fell asleep for 1 minute and 45 seconds in the second period, like they always seem to do, and cost them.
Pressured by Nurse. Oman comes in to dig for the puck. 3 minutes into the third.
We are not rebuilding.
Oilers scored the game's
No, you're in the steady state of
takes that puck off the boards.
mid.
His way on the left wing. Feeds back to Susi. Right point, Corona. His shot deflected. As I think Miller got a piece of that one.
Vancouver, much like Calgary, is in the steady state of mid.
Skinner read that well. Out to challenge and make the save, and he gets the whistle as Desharnais and Miller joust in the goal crease, and in comes DiGiuseppe to join the fun.
Yeah, I think that has a lot to do with why Linden left.
And a scrum after the whistle sometimes drags other players into the fight, but a turnover and then a scoring chance. DiGiuseppe is going to make sure nobody else is going to go after Miller after he was taking care of it himself. Off the glass, there's the body. And the loose puck for DiGiuseppe over to...
I disagree with you on that, BW. I think the only rebuild team in that is Calgary. Winnipeg's going to finish in top 3 in the Central Division this year. That team has a lot to prove after what happened to Hollebuck last year. He may win the Vezina this year.
Suter comes up to take this face off against...
That's exactly a trip. Steady state of mediocrity. I was looking for the word, and the only word that came to mind was mid. Steady state of mediocrity, yeah. Not bad enough to get the lottery pick, but not good enough to make the playoffs. That was Calgary for like a decade. You're not good enough to do anything, but you're not bad enough to get rewarded for it. At least the Oilers knew their role for a few years. Kane, shot, save. This line has done nothing all night. And it's not. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This line that should have been a dominant Oilers line hasn't. Puff off. And Kane flubs it.
Going to the net on the other side. Garland drops back. Quinn Hughes cuts wide. Round the net. Puts one in front. Shooter couldn't jam it home. Hoglander banging away. Here's Garland. Checked by Kane. Suter.
Kane needs to be more physical.
Now Hughes. Cole McWard, wrist shot, and that hit a body in front. Hoglander after the loose puck kicks it up to his stick. Nice reversal to Suter. Hughes Suter. I think he was trying to go back to Hughes. There's another
power play coming up for Vancouver.
It's going to be against Ryan Nugent-Hopkins.
Our top line is hemmed in our zone.
They're going to get their 4th straight power play.
Yay.
And all of a sudden, the advantages are 4 apiece.
Some good pressure by the Canucks. And Nugent-Hopkins takes down Hoglander with that cross-check. It's too high on the letters. And this is Hughes.
No, this top line has not been good.
Hugh Suter just can't get his stick on. All that was created because Garland came into the zone and realized it was not a defenseman he's up against, it was Evander Kane, so he waited long enough. The Canucks were in the middle of a change, and all that offensive prowess brings about a power play.
Canucks 1 for 3 with a man advantage.
See, you're saying Arizona because you have friends that are Arizona fan base. If you really looked at how good Arizona was compared to Calgary, Winnipeg, and Vancouver, you wouldn't say that.
As JT Miller leaned into that one and got pretty good velocity on the wrist shot. Skinner there to stop him.
Almost out of it, yeah. That Benning, man, I don't know what he was doing in Vancouver. He destroyed your organization.
All eyes on Hughes allows Miller to get open. Unfortunately, with the players who were on the
see, that's the thing people forget.
Miller can't get it.
And I'm old school, so I'll tell it like it is. Pittsburgh was 6 months away from being sold and moved out of Pittsburgh. Mario Lemieux didn't want to own the franchise anymore. He's like, I don't want to own a shitty franchise anymore. What happened 6 months after he came out and said he wanted to sell the team? They got first overall pick, third overall pick. Yep, there we go. Yep. Good on Vancouver. Yeah, all in a row. Look at the Pittsburgh Penguins drafts all in a row. Letang, Malkin, Crosby, Fleury.
Canucks continue to keep the puck alive.
It's tough, man.
Walking in, waiting, using the screen. Skinner is down the whole time, and it's up over his glove. Two defensemen trying to play goalie. Goalie couldn't play goalie, and the Canucks make it 4-1.
Pedersen at 5:08. Canucks are 2 for 4 on the power play. He's got a goal and an assist.
Yeah, okay, Cody. Hearing the Oilers saying, fuck, bud. Hey, Negative Cody's back with a different name. Appreciate you being here.
Pardon me, 3 assists? 3 assists in the game.
Funny how he only comes in to talk shit about the Oilers when they're losing, but when they're winning, he's quiet as a fucking church mouse.
Trying to throw the puck in front. That's grabbed by Skinner, and he'll take the whistle for the face-off in the Oilers zone.
You know that's Cody, Mr. Negative Cody, right? That's not a new person.
Your Finn birthday now. Canucks.com/Finn birthdays. Receive a free cake voucher, $25 gift card from Save on Foods, and some extra goodies.
One more look at the latest from Elias Pettersson.
The lottery came in effect the year before or the year after. I think it was the year Crosby was being drafted.
Yeah, and Skinner didn't help himself. He was on his knees before the shot came.
I believe it is.
We're just sorting
out
Besser's other assist came. It was on the second Hughes goal. They changed the first assist from Garland to Besser.
That is.
With someone seeing a right-hand shot in a single-digit number.
Who else says nothing all game long until the Oilers are pretty much out of winning? Fair, but it just seems really odd that the first comment you make is that one when I'm talking about the Oilers and Penguins draft picks. It's weird to me, that's all. I'm not trying to start shit, I'm just saying it's just weird how that's the first comment you make about an Oilers fan complaining about first-round draft picks. I agree, that decade of darkness was rough, but I was around for the glory days, so that decade didn't really affect me as much as it affected others. It's hard to believe this is the best line the Oilers have had all night.
Ward and Ernie head towards the puck stud. Nika gets it, and he chips it off the boards and down the ice for an icing call and a face-off in the Vancouver zone. Canadians and Leafs duke it out Monday in Toronto as the NHL preseason continues. Catch all the action at 4 Pacific, 7 Eastern.
Thank you, I appreciate that. It's just, we have a guy that comes in here and only talks when the team is down by 2 or 3.
I've had NHL pedigree that aren't in a lifetime, but this is a roster that could probably play this season somewhere along the line with an injury here. Every player would.
There he goes. There he goes. Boosh. We need a shot from just
Shot attempt kicked away by Hughes, delayed offside.
offside.
Center touches the puck, so the whistle sounds. And
Oh yeah, I guess I
we'll
should
take
turn
a
it back to
break.
the game. We're not on the
Canucks
penalty
are
kill
adding
anymore.
two more here in the third, both on power plays, and it's 4-1 Vancouver.
I'm gonna look that up. When was the
The
lottery
NHL
pick?
is now on Roblox. Lead your team to victory in this new fast-paced spin on hockey with NHL Blast. Explore today at nhl.com/blast.
Dipped, drizzled, sandwiched, sprinkled, or straight up. There's a million ways to enjoy Cavendish Farms fries, but only one way to make them the right way. Grown, picked, washed, chopped, checked, and packed up just right. Cavendish Farms, made our way, enjoyed your way.
Wait, so he's saying with AutoCare, I can get text updates and pictures from a service advisor wherever I am? So I'll be able to do work anywhere?
95.
Your brakes are
Interesting.
worn to the wear indicator. Do you want us to change them?
Huh.
Flossing does make a difference.
Who knew?
As requested, your oil is changed.
Your car's ready and everything looks lovely.
Review service updates wherever you are with AutoCare.
I honestly think they should do away with the lottery pick if you're asking me seriously.
We believe in real nuggets. Introducing KFC's new original recipe nuggets. It's finger-licking good.
It's been a pretty busy 7
That's
months.
insane. I didn't think it was that long ago, but yeah, 1995.
Went on to win the
Dang.
Stanley Cup, of course, with the Golden Knights. He took the cup to Latvia, dined his favorite dish out of it. Probably didn't have to make his mom clean up, but he did, and then he literally stopped traffic in Riga, carrying down the street, and of course signing with the Canucks when free agency started.
Whirlwind year. And ending the way anybody who plays this sport dreams of. Patterson.
Was that another penalty? Guy fell down because his stick was in his foot.
Connor Brown.
Brown just getting muscled.
Hronek's there for Vancouver as well. Nugent Hopkins.
12:45 left to go in the third period. 4-1 Vancouver. Shots at 24-19 for Vancouver, who has controlled the second period, and now most of the third period is all Vancouver. And this top Oiler line with Kane, Brown, and Hopkins just isn't it. It isn't working for whatever reason. It's not it. It's a good thing this won't be a line coming in the NHL come regular season time, but at the same time, this is a line I was expecting something from.
Yeah, Kane and Nurse trying to get physical. Again, this Oilers team not with their two stars, McDavid and Draisaitl. I was talking about the makeup of this Canucks
Yep,
team.
it is. Unfortunately, one team.
Not at its best.
I hope the best for Calgary, but I don't think they're going to do good till they get a new arena. And that's still not going to happen till earliest is 2030.
Cole, one-timer, checked down by Phil.
Wow, that's our top line out there, guys. That's our top line out there.
Looked to the referee, thinking it might have been a high stick. But DiGiuseppe with the tip out of midair makes it 5-1.
That's our top line hemmed in our zone.
Great hand-eye in the right position
Wow.
at the front of the net.
5-1.
As the Canucks gain the zone. And Besser picks up another point. And there's DiGiuseppe. That looks but it's where the puck connects with the stick. And the crossbar as your height.
Yeah, the way the NHL works, I wouldn't be surprised by that either, man. That would not shock me at all.
So he gets the 5th unanswered goal for the Canucks. Another assist for Brock Besser, his 4th of the game. Cole
Right.
and Besser assisting on this one.
I have had made silly comments in the past that teams should be relegated. We should do what a European soccer league does, what European soccer does. That's what the North American hockey should do. If your team is so bad and in the bottom top 3 or 4 of the league, you get relegated to the league below. There's a goal by Lavoie. Too little, too late, fuckers. 5-2. I can't even get excited about it. It's 5-2. Hey, Andy, welcome. Fort Myers, Florida. The NHL app really sucks. Yes, Andy, the NHL app really does suck. I don't like it. I want it to change. Yeah, the SHL does it. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm talking about North America. I get it that the NHL teams, even the suckiest NHL teams, are better than the AHL teams. But we need to do something to not allow the same teams year after year to suck. And there's no repercussions for it. Oh, you get a draft pick. You get a draft pick. So we suck for 10 years in a row. Now we got the 10 best players. So we can be dominant for the next 10 years.
DiGiuseppe at 8:16, Lavoie right after at 8:42.
Well, he was at the front of the net looking for the screen.
That's a high
Got
stick.
the stick up and then brought it down.
It's close.
It is close.
It's close.
Almost
No,
like
it's not.
I'd say exactly
But oh well.
crossbar height when it made contact, but it's
Yeah, the Oilers are also the only team that plays 8 games in the preseason. Every other team plays 5 to 6.
Trying to tip pucks, it's easier to bring your stick high to low to tip than it is low to high. So you get it.
Because everybody wants to see McDavid and Draisaitl, but McDavid and Draisaitl only played 2 of them. So yes, there's that.
Puck ricochets out to center. And Quinn Hughes takes control in his own zone. Cole McWard.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Anaheim and San Jose are gonna be the top 2 teams in 5 years. They're gonna mollywop some of the league teams in 5 years, but until then, they're gonna suck so bad. But they can because they're in California and nobody watches. Like the diehard fans will be there, sure, but the average fan aren't gonna watch Anaheim and San Jose games. They barely watch LA Kings game. The average fan just doesn't. And 23.
He missed it, and now Demko back in position to make a save off Lavoie again.
Griffith needs to be more on attack mode. We got half a period left, ladies and gentlemen. 10 minutes left to go in the third period. Score is 5-2 Vancouver. Shots are 21-25 for Vancouver. Oh, it's been a good one. Didn't like Anaheim have the best defenseman for every single... Yeah, at one point. Oh, that's awesome.
Came towards the front, was broken up. And the Oilers backhand the puck down. Cole being pursued by Griffith.
No, absolutely. That used to be one hell of a hard road trip. In the 2010s, that was one hell of a hard road trip that you didn't want to take because you were playing 3 games in 4 nights. You were guaranteed to play back to back, and you were guaranteed to play 3 games in 4 nights. That's why that trip was so hard, especially on the Eastern Coast teams. The East Coast teams hated that road trip. Some still do, but the teams aren't as good, so they're not too worried about it. Excuse me.
Janmark put the puck to the middle. Another attempt to move it up. This time he does, and Quinn Hughes tracks back for Vancouver. Backhands one to Brock Besser. Cross for JT.
I will say this, though. I don't think you're going to see that many dominant 100-point teams this year. There's going to be a lot more parity, especially in the East. I don't think the teams are going to be that were bad last year are going to be super bad this year.
Shoots. Oh, he had some room on the short side, but the puck winds up ricocheting over the glass. He's denied a hat trick. Besser denied a 5th assist. It stays 5-2 Vancouver.
We believe in real Nuggets.
That's crazy.
Introducing KFC's new.
That is crazy. Hey, we got less than 10 minutes left to go in the game. The score is what it is. Like, good on Vancouver for showing up. Unfortunately, Edmonton had one good period. Yeah. Yeah, Buffalo is going to be a team this year, though. I think Buffalo is going to miss the playoffs. But be in the top 5, they'll be right there in the wild card. They just need a goaltender. They got one of the future, but one right now. Excuse me. I am not going to talk too much about the Tampa Bay Lightning, the Florida Panthers, the Dallas Stars, the Carolina Hurricanes, the Minnesota Wild. I think they have an unfair advantage in the NHL, but can't really fix that, right? Yeah, absolutely. Florida didn't get lucky, man. I'm telling you, Florida's a team to not fuck with. They've got a great depth of forwards and a really good goalie. Absolutely they are. We have to remember that some states have no taxes and some states have 14% tax. And you live in Canada, so you have 5% tax to 21% tax, depending on what province you live in. And it's cold 8 months out of the year. There's really nothing to do when it's winter besides play hockey. Your wives don't like it up here. Lots to compete with. What are you doing, Kane? Gosh, it's just been a sloppy game by this three. Kane, Brown, and Hopkins. Nurse passing it back in the zone, so it's not offside. That's not offside, ref. Kane, the Oiler player, threw it in the zone. You'll see. You'll see.
Just couldn't beat him.
A couple of foibles by Demko, and he leaves the blue beat.
Here's Evander Kane. We're under 8 minutes now to go in the third. Trying to wrap around, and Demko had that covered. Giuseppe pokes the puck to Connor Garland. He gets to center and
you can tell Kane and Brown aren't used to working together.
Nugent Hopkins hoists the puck out.
Yeah, Bruins and Rangers. I think the Bruins are going to take a bigger dive than the Rangers, to be honest with you, Ian. I think the Bruins losing Bergeron is going to hurt them a lot.
Nicely through for Teddy Bluger, who banks the puck into the Oilers zone. Broberg up the boards. Bluger broke that up. Hamlet to Lane Peterson.
Yes, it is. You may not think that, Trip, but it is because, yes, you get paid in U.S. dollars, but you still have to pay the state province tax as well as the federal tax in Canada. You still have to pay for it. Like, it's not just free American money. I'll put it to you this way, because I kind of know the inside of what happened. Toronto offered Steven Stamkos $13 million to play in Toronto. He sat down with his financial advisor, let's say, and he said, so let's do the taxes. Let's do the taxes. So if I make $13 million in contract, what is that in taxes leaving? At the end of the day, $13 million is only 9.5 that you're actually getting paid. So I'll say in Tampa, when I get paid 13, I'm making 13. It's just, it makes sense to players that have already won cups.
And on the backhand, trying to get it
Yeah, I agree. I think they should have got Subban as well, but hey,
fourth year for Stuart.
They went out and got Tavares. I mean, hindsight though, where's Subban right now though? Short term maybe.
Malone right out of this face-off. And Lavoie in to take it against JT Miller, who is in the right now. So
Yeah, no, pros and cons, right? Like pros and cons of living anywhere.
Couple righties.
Pros and cons of living in Edmonton. You have really nice scenery in the winter. Unfortunately, there's nothing to do in the winter in Edmonton. And you have to appease wives. That's the only bad part. Is you got to get players that are old enough to have families come and play. Man, Oilers are looking sloppy. We got 5.5 left to go in the third period. Vancouver 5, Edmonton 2. Oh. I miss barbecues at the lake.
Dave mentioned, both these teams play their next games against Seattle. Edmonton will be at Climate Pledge Arena on Monday. Canucks will be taking on the Kraken.
Yeah, do that. Absolutely. Let me go. That's a trip. Not called. Okay. Oilers got away with another penalty. Good to see in preseason.
And he sends it back in.
That's all right.
Into the corner for Hoaglander. Spinning on Sutter. Spins again.
Oh, don't tell me hot tub.
Back down below the goal.
That's it, Stephanie. I'm coming over. I'm bringing my shorts.
And Sutter is able to move it outside the line.
I'm bringing my shorts. I'm coming fishing. It's not the Oilers. I don't care. These fans can do whatever they want. Just nothing bouncing in. Although the guy's got a bear hug on Brown in front of the net. No call, eh? Ridiculous. 4.5 minutes left to go in the third period. 27-23 shots for Vancouver. 5-2 is your score.
Kept in by the Canucks. Bluger down for Studnicka, braced himself and bounced off the check of Bouchard. Now Studnicka tried to...
Is that a call too, ref? He fell over.
Oilers break that up and the puck is out to center. Shot in by
Nope, I'm just going to bring me. My wife and kid are asleep. I'm just coming by myself. I'll show. I would never do that to my family. My wife would think I was cheating on her. I would never do that. Tell her I'm going to Stephanie's house to jump in the hot tub. Kids asleep, somebody has to stay home. Come on, Kane.
Tyler Myers.
Alright.
Kuzmenko to Pedersen. Turning inside the blue line. He backs
Mid-season anxiety kicking in Game 5 of preseason. I love it, Trip. I love it. That's up, score! Oh, so close, but yet so far away. Nah, no, my wife trusts me. She knows I would never do that.
Cole waiting for a change to be completed. Finds Miller. Saw Peterson.
No, absolutely, Murray. The stats look really good for the Canucks. They are dominating this game except for face-off circle. Like, they have controlled the second half of this game. Absolutely, the Canucks have earned this lead they have. I mean, Oilers had chances early on with the 4 power plays they had. They went squadouche. They got squadouche for that, and Vancouver had their chances. Yes, they did offer him a lot more money, but the factors of it was way more. Jacob should be paid for danger pay. Per hour. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, that's good stuff.
Hoaglander went back with it. Garland under pressure. Chips the puck free to Hoaglander. Spun his way up the boards. Tandem with Garland. They move it up to Hughes Suter.
Yes, thank you everyone for being here. We greatly appreciate you guys. We got 2 minutes left to play in the third period. 5-2 Vancouver. And a power play coming up for Vancouver. Who would have thunk it? Hey.
And is it Bouchard headed to the box for Edmonton as the Canucks get a 5th consecutive power play.
It's not October yet. It ain't midnight.
Hoaglander was protecting the puck. And I wondered if he was going to get fancy or play it safe.
Don't bitch about it. You get it. Just sit in the box and enjoy the view for the next 2 minutes.
Tried to then get it to Garland.
Yeah, I'm noticing. I'm seeing it.
This game into their favor. It was a 1-0 Edmonton lead late first. Here's the battle on the wall, and then
yeah, but I don't know.
Ahead of Garland. Bouchard complaining about it, but the Canucks
paying
with their
attention.
power play to perhaps usher out this game.
You can't listen to them down in Florida?
Their number 1 unit out. Hughes to Pedersen. He shoots, and that one off the stick. He broke the stick, in fact, of Adam Murray.
Yeah, right, buddy. Yeah. So My wife hates it because we have glasses. And I will drink one of these a day with orange juice in it, right? Like, and then I fill it with water, so it's 1.5. And she's like, dude, we have glasses. Like, yeah, but that's dirtying a dish that I gotta wash, so I just drink it out the jug. And then I woke up the other day and I noticed my daughter was drinking out of the jug. And I was like, yeah, I guess I gotta use glasses from now on. When your 4-year-old is copying your bad habits. We have a minute left to go in regulation. 1 minute left in the Vancouver Oiler hockey game. Unfortunately, one team showed up for half a period. The other team showed up for half the game. You could decide which team was which. New Zealand.
Forced offside by Nurse.
Because we have glasses. Yeah, no, we have glasses. It's right, we do.
Now for an exclusive opportunity to be the junior trainer at a Canucks game. We'll get this behind-the-scenes look at how the Vancouver Canucks and trainers prepare for a game along with a Toyota.
Absolutely, in Australia, it is October. Oh, cool. Might be able to play with them.
Max Stewart.
Oh. I don't like the refs either, Jay, but hey, it's preseason. We gotta do what we gotta do. Thank you for popping in, Andy. That's awesome. Florida fan of a Vancouver team. That's Florida man, Vancouver fan. That's awesome. We use glasses in this house. Yeah, that's... Oh, yeah, let's go. Well, you want to fight with a big man, let him go. You want to chop at him? You want to chop at the tree trunks, you're going to get the branches. Oh, Ernie, he wants to stay. This is good to see. We'll see you guys in 11 days. Oh, Suter. Purse Suter.
It was a delayed call as they kind of don't separate here. And Darnell Nurse hit him, I thought, late. Besser brushed it off. Nurse continued on, but
I think this started with Ernie on Studnicka, and I think Ernie was the one getting tossed. And then
thank you, sir. Appreciate the sub. I don't change, guys. What you see tonight is what you're going to see on game 82 of the regular season. I don't change who I am. I tell my friends and family, you can either accept me as I am, or there's the door.
Couple of cross checks.
Yes, every game is live.
And then this is dangerous. I mean, to the face. I wonder if it's the glove holding the stick. Still doesn't feel good. Darnay is heated, and then Ernie comes in and grabs Studnicka. So for a team that's going to meet each other at the very start of the season, and
ooh, this is going to be a good October 11th. Kate is like, what are you chirping about?
That's Evander Kane he's jawing with.
Yeah, could keep a game from getting out of hand.
He's from the gang of Sesame Street. He's about that street life.
Games against the Oilers, opening the season against the Oilers. Get your tickets.
Nurse is yawning. Oh, this is boring. I'm bored.
So this game, which was 40 seconds away from being done, taking a little longer as they sort through the penalties.
Why do we always get stuck with this number 40 French ref, though? Like, terrible.
Got to get everything right. Period was delayed at the start because of a clock malfunction. And now the referees have to deem who stays in and who gets tossed. Steve Kazari, the veteran.
How is Bolivier still on the ice?
Tocchet's got to be proud of his team, the work ethic. And he was talking about board battles, puck battles.
Makes no
sense.
sense.
On the wall, said Seattle was the better team last game in that regard. I think the Canucks have been much better.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome, man. Like,
staying with it.
That's awesome. I'm glad you're here, Andy. Good to be here, man. That's cool.
Woodcroft trying to get things figured out as well.
Straight from Everett, Washington. That's...
As you would expect, it would appear both coaches saw what unfolded on the ice through slightly different lenses.
Yeah.
Then Gullickson, ex of the Canucks bench. And Mike Yeo, part of Rick
Yeah, it's hard to do a lot of things on stream. They took that who's on the ice.
A
Yeah.
couple of power play goals in this game for the Canucks. They were 11
Two-man advantage for Vancouver when all is said and done. How the flying fuck does that happen?
At this point, they have a double minor up.
Hey, it's preseason, guys. Refs be what the refs are.
That would be the cross-check to the face of Beauvillier.
I stay a little bit longer to chat up if you guys want to, but usually I go eat when games start at 7 o'clock.
Serving the penalty, but I don't think he's the one who's been assessed the penalty.
Yeah, McDavid will be back next game. I think he's going to play against Seattle.
4 on 3.
So they're
During the season, I do a post-game recap every game. Kane scored too much. Confirmed he upset the ref.
I'm not going to expend too much energy trying to figure out what they are.
It is 5 on 3.
No. Kuzmenko's just coming to the penalty box. He's serving whoever got assessed a Vancouver penalty. Probably Jack Studnicka.
So, not the guy that chopped that day hard. He didn't get a penalty. Interesting. Okay, ref. This is the fourth two-man advantage they've had against the Oilers this preseason. Imagine that. Getting that many 5-on-3s. See, I asked that question. There wasn't very much. I could do a live post-game reaction where you guys ask me questions and I answer them. I could do that, guys. First win of the preseason goes to the Vancouver Canucks. Damn. That was their first win, ladies and gentlemen? Ow. That's crazy. Like I said, I could stay and do a live post game if there was lots of even enough interest. Even if 20 people said yes, do it. I could answer questions. I could go give everybody my thoughts over what happened during the game. But hey, we are back on Monday when the Edmonton Oilers are in Seattle taking on the Kraken for the first time in preseason, followed up by a game in Edmonton against Calgary, followed by a game in Edmonton against Seattle, and we're done with the preseason. We're moving on to October 11th. Thank you guys for all being here. As always, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, and we will see you in the next one. Thank you for being here. Without you guys, there is no me. My name is Matt for Oilers After Dark. As always, thank you for BW behind the scenes, doing all the chatting, and making sure this goes smooth. We will see you in the next one.